Good morning. This is David Zublick with your Dark Outpost morning news update. But first, quick question for you. Have you heard of shrinkflation? Yeah, shrinkflation. It's where like you get your candy bar and your burger and you notice that it's not quite as big as it used to be, but the price stays the same, or in some cases maybe gets a little bit more expensive. Have you noticed this? I mean, I know I certainly have. It's happening all the time, everywhere now. But the government is insisting that inflation is under control, or that it's just temporary. Yeah. What do you think? Exactly. Look, this is just inflation by the back door. All right. Now, Noble Gold, my good friends at Noble Gold, are ahead of the game here, folks. They know that with precious metal IRAs under your belt, you'll hedge these rising prices so you can retire without worrying about it. And let's face facts, a lot of people are interested in retiring right now, maybe a little bit earlier than they had planned because of all this COVID nonsense. You'll keep up with the inflation, and you'll understand what Washington is trying to hide from you. And this month, to thank you very much for getting their precious metals off to a flying start, look at this wonderful gift that they have for you here. With every gold and silver IRA that you purchase, this is absolutely fantastic. Noble Gold is giving away a free 5-ounce solid silver America the Beautiful bullion coin with every qualifying IRA or 401k rollover. All you got to do is visit noblegoldinvestments.com, noblegoldinvestments.com, or call 877-646-5347, 877-646-5347, or noblegoldinvestments.com. All right, let's take a look at some of the news headlines happening around the world today. An MSNBC health analyst is demanding criminal charges against governors who ban mask mandates. MSNBC public health analyst Dr. Erwin Redlener says that he's put together a consortium of legal experts who can advise how to proceed with potential criminal charges against governors who ban mask mandates and vaccine requirements in their state. Redlener made his comments during the program Andrea Mitchell Reports on Monday. Redlener said, we have people dying because policies are inadequate. I'm furious that we're letting governors get away with these crazy regulations, these efforts to stop districts and their states from enforcing basic principles that we know are scientifically sound. They could have prevented who knows how many of these tragic deaths, he said. I'm thinking this has got to be some level of criminal negligence on the part of the governors who are promulgating this nonsense and keeping places, organizations, and locations from doing the right thing to protect their students and their teachers. I actually have spoken to some legal counsel about how much immunity do governors actually have from getting sued and more, being criminally responsible for policies that are killing people. Hate to be so blunt, but that's what this is coming to. So he wants criminal charges against governors who ban mask mandates and who do not force vaccinations on their citizens. And he said, I'm going to put together a consortium of legal experts who can advise how to proceed with potential criminal charges against governors who are being so willfully, intentionally ignoring of the principles that we need to save lives in our schools, among teachers, and ultimately among students. Notice how he says teachers first. We have a lot of work to do on this, but they cannot remain non-accountable for these policy decisions. Oh, really? Okay, fine. Very good. Mm-hmm. Let's see, what else have we got here? Oh, an Australian woman in quarantine is harassed by cops for not wearing a mask while drinking her tea. Wow. That's incredible. And the Hollywood elite, they're panicking, folks. They're absolutely panicking as Democrat Governor Gavin Newsom looks to be kicked out of office by disenfranchised residents in California. Hollywood celebrities have warned that his recall will result in the deaths of millions of Americans. That's right. The far-left stars have also launched an all-out smear campaign against Republican challenger Larry Elder, who looks to, well, he's set to win the election, probably. Stars include, Alec Baldwin, Ron Perlman, Josh Gad, Rosanna Arquette, the usual gaggle of idiots who are no longer talented, who have no place in entertainment whatsoever, whose time has passed, but who think themselves to be still relevant. With mail-in voting already underway, Newsom is spending a big time in an effort to save his governorship. Money's pouring in from billionaire left-wing donor George Soros' sons, who's donated a total of $1 million to help Newsom, while Netflix CEO Reed Hastings, has given a whopping $3 million. Do you think it's going to help? I don't think so. I think Governor Newsom is going to lose this time. And I think Larry Elder is going to be the next governor of California if the result of this recall election goes the way I believe it's going to go. What do you think? Shoot me an email, david@darkoutpost.com. david@darkoutpost.com. All right, I invite you to join me today at 12 noon Eastern Time this Tuesday, September the 7th, on Rumble for our live 4-hour broadcast. Among our guests, Bryce Watson and Sabrina Gell and Negative 48. We're going to be talking about Jesus's DNA, the Jesus strand, in search of Jesus's DNA. It's going to be a fascinating conversation. We'll also have other news and information, and we'll take your telephone calls. Join us at noon Eastern Time today on Dark Outpost for a fantastic 4-hour program. We will see you at noon Eastern.